Life is a voyage that spans the expanse between birth and our inevitable final destination, death. It is a journey that traverses the tapestry of existence, drawing us in to its currents and eddies, carrying us toward the horizon of our own mortality. The horizon, however, is a destination we all share, regardless of the boundaries of wealth or the trappings of status. Every soul shall taste death. It is the great equalizer, the final chapter in the book of life that every being must inevitably turn to. From the humblest to the most exalted, as the sun rises and sets on each of us, it casts its golden rays in the stories we weave, the relationships we nurture, and the dreams we chase. Yet amidst this cosmic dance, we are beckoned to reflect on death, the mother of all beauty. Just as the gentle rustling of leaves whispers of an approaching breeze, so does the thought of death remind us of its ever-present reality. In a world consumed by the frenzies of modernity, some succumb to the belief that death is an end in itself. They perceive it as a chasm of sorrow, an abyss of pain, that snuffs out the vibrant flame of existence. But what if death is not the final period at the end of life's sentence? What if it's merely a semicolon, a pause that leads to another chapter? Imagine this life as a shade of a tree, a place of respite along the winding path towards eternity. Just as a Bedouin finds solace beneath the tree's branches, so do we find moments of reprieve in the fleeting embrace of this world. However, the illusions of permanence shrouds our days, making us forget the transient nature of our existence. Death, it's not our enemy, it's merely a transition, the beginning of what awaits us, beyond what this world could not fulfill. This body we inhabit is but a vessel, temporary and fragile. It houses the internal flame of the soul, a spark that outlasts the vessel's decay. The fear of death arises from our attachments, from our tenuous grasp on the tangible and the known. It is the fear of the uncharted territory that lies ahead, the fear of what we cannot fully comprehend. Yet courage arises as we commit ourselves to our purpose and we dedicate ourselves to our mission. The flicker of courage illuminates the path we tread, revealing the hidden landscapes of meaning. Does not the prospect of death lend depth to life's hues? Does not the presence of suffering shape us, much like the final brushstroke completes a masterpiece? As we journey onwards, let us not evade the company of death, rather embrace it. Picture life as a book, pages turning swiftly and at each moment a sentence inked with the passage of time. However, we often squander these sentences on the trivial, forsaking the essence of existence for the allure of material gains. The pursuit of wealth and fame are distractions that enthrall us, but blind us from the essence of life. We forget that our journey through this realm is akin to arriving empty-handed and leaving robbed and blind. If death were to arrive today, what would linger in the tapestry of memory? Would it be the accumulation of possessions or the accumulation of virtues? Or would it be the selfless acts that defined our character? Or could it be the imprints you left upon hearts and minds? As for those who take death as their companion, they are beckoned to recognize the temporal nature of our existence, urging us to love, to give, and to evolve. Living is an art woven by choices and intentions, while death is the final brushstroke that completes this masterpiece. We must wield the brush of purpose to paint our lives with the hues that resonate with our deepest passions. So when that final brushstroke descends upon our canvas of existence, our life's artwork shall stand as a testament to our journey, as the moment we live and the choices we make shapes the legacy we leave behind. Just as a fable narrates the humility of Alexander the Great's last wishes and the alleged final remarks of Harun al-Rashid, so do we learn that wealth and power are fleeting companions when death comes knocking. Hence, let us not clutch the ephemeral treasures of this world with desperate hands. Let us instead grasp the eternal through the deeds that shape our essence. As the sun's golden fingers paint the sky in the hues of dawn and dusk, so do the cycles of life and death grace our earthly realm. And in these cycles, we are called to remember that death, it's not the end. It's the clarion call that reminds us of the intrinsic value of life, guiding us towards a path of purpose and meaning. And thus, a reflection on death becomes a mirror through which we glimpse the profound beauty of existence, a beauty woven into the fabric of time itself. For a wise man knows when death smiles upon us, a great man smiles back.